Hello, this is Anthusa Helena, owner, founder, and developer of Soul Light for healing and conscious awakening. I offer private sessions as well as integrative medicine programs geared towards bridging the gap between medicine and spirituality. Of course, this is an audience that is welcome to anyone interested in wellness and healing and on an evolutionary path of raising their frequency and vibration to higher levels of consciousness, either for them own selves or for loved ones they may be caretaking, or just for general curiosity. However, it is also geared towards healthcare professionals that are trained in this area of wellness and possibly are interested more in factual, scientific, medical spirituality ends of incorporating a holistic approach, wherein integrative medicine programs offers you this opportunity to widen your business, your own self, to offer additional aspects of healing and counseling to your clients, as well as your own individual loved ones and family members that you may caretake or just be friends and concerned about. So today's topic is on the heart of listening. The heart of listening is the laying on of hands with a focus on the energy field. The energy field is the connection with spirit. Cranial sacral work was developed by William Sutherland while at osteopathic school in 1899, which he called cranial osteopathy. He refers repeatedly to God and spirit. His extraordinary skills in touch and perception was not simply the cranial sacral mechanism, but with working in conjunction with the soul. It is like meditating. It is like meditating together with you and your client, creating a sacred space where people can enter that higher state of consciousness and then waiting until the inner knowing place in your client meets you and tells you what to do, you being the therapist. Your client's sense of inner connection to self can be achieved and enhanced. They can reestablish their contact with the core of their being, their own soul's light. Physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual distress results from being disconnected with one's higher self. This work is an alternative path for people who have lost their spiritual way. it is a very valuable resource to assist others in awakening, raising and affecting change in levels of consciousness. The psyche is multidimensional and is not just an electrical energy field around the body. The auric field stores information and has its own innate intelligence that can be communicated with also. When intuitive skills are practiced, we create a physical environment that holds a higher, subtle, energetic vibration. This alone enhances the power of healing to occur. Simple daily practices for actualizing intuition are: 1. Become still and quiet the mind. 2. Integrate through alignment with spirit. 3. Breathe, exhale with intention of letting go of old, and inhale, filling with a new, fresh life force energy. 4. Surrender to what is. 5. Create flow within the stillness, removing blockages. 6. Clear yourself of other people's energies. It is common to carry within and around the physical body the thoughts, ideas, and emotions of others. So take time to clear yourself of other people's energies. 7. Call back and reclaim your own energy. Know thyself and then follow your heart. The body is always seeking homeostasis. In other words, the body is self-healing. Healing is the movement of energy that promotes wellness and harmony of the body, mind, emotions, and spirit. The bottom line in all healing methods concerns relationships, demands renewed effort towards improving relationships or relations, whether it is to the environment, one's personal environment, one's business or work, one's outside activities, one's associates and friends, one's family and home, or towards one's own inner higher self. In today's society, patients want instant relief. However, in holistic health, the cure is usually lengthier and often can be more painful to go through, depending on the presenting problem. Many people are not willing to pick up with the discomfort to heal or go through the healing process. Only if they are ready and prepared to give it can healing take place. The client must be willing to change and let go of secondary gains and or stop the continuation of indulgences that create their illnesses. We as healers neither cure nor heal. We help people to help themselves. In reality, we are discussing the art of self-healing. It is the soul alone that heals the form. That is a quote from Alice Bailey, Esoteric Healing. A healer is a conduit only, standing in between the two worlds. The true healer works within the consciousness, the intuitive faculty of the inner knowing. From that source, we can draw much information. When a patient first comes in front of us, one attunes and aligns with the source, and then to the soul of the patient. The source in one's own understanding of God, and whatever that individually means. We must ourselves search alone for that meaning. It is a journey that is always taken alone. Be rooted in and know your own self. To thine own self be true. Cease to evaluate your healing capacities by any of the responses from anyone you meet. Do not absorb everybody's stuff, energy, thought forms, etc. Do not try to be anyone's savior. Do not allow them to suck your energy and dry you out or take on their illness. As healers, we do not play to the illness of the patient. They are playing into their own illness enough themselves. You are not responsible for them, only to your own self. Educate them. Help them to let go and assist them towards illumination. Spirit is never sick and never limited. Unite the patient with their own spirit by using the light of their soul. Self-scan before and after each healing to clear yourself and call back your own energy at the end of the healing treatment. Have a good knowledge of anatomy and know which part of the spine is connected with which organ via the nervous system. Become a pure and holy channel for God through your own daily practices. Discover yourself, your own hidden power and hidden potential that live inside of you, waiting to be your beloved. There is only oneness. The path of surrender is releasing the separation caused by the ego, edging out God. Within our hearts is the place where all solutions and answers live, and each and every one of us has that inner knowing if we would just take the time to listen and then respond accordingly with appropriate right action. All seekers of vision have walked this path. We first look at ourselves honestly and see clearly what reality shows us, then take truthful, authentic action to resolve what is causing disharmony in our life. This journey takes us through the darkness of our most difficult feelings and obstacles to a sense of profound alignment with who we really are. The path to enlightenment occurs when we are willing to say yes to that which is our life's experience, exactly as it is presented to us in the now. Allowing ourselves to totally accept and embrace what is there before us as it is without trying to change it or deny it. We must open ourselves up to the powers of observation and listen to our own inner knowing with wisdom, courage, and integrity to ourselves and others around us. Honor and respect is the key. Rise above and ascend the illusions that plague and tempt us to turn our heads and compromise. Love the shadow as well as the light. What only appears to be bad or good is ultimately the same. We are spirit experiencing being human and need to learn the art of becoming the who we are instead of the what we do are. It takes complete trust and surrender to allow the who we are to lead and guide our lives. Consciousness is awareness of this continual process in each and every moment. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven within, and you will find it. Your real self is light and consciousness. The body is simply a projection of that invisible light within. Changing the inside changes our outside perception and experience of the way we interact with life and the world around us. Illness manifests when there is a need to change a negative thought or behavioral problem. Negative thoughts or actions create a state of energy imbalance, and left untreated will eventually develop into what we refer to as disease. Most illness develops in the emotional or mental bodies of our being long before it manifests as a result of showing itself in physical symptoms. The ultimate cure is that the person becomes fully responsible for their own being. The underlying problem is that they must make changes in their lives. The obstacle is that one must truly want to change one's lifestyle, negative thought patterns, and behavioral actions. It is vital to treat the whole person as a multidimensional being, not just limited to only the five senses. For example, our etheric body vibrates at a higher rate links into the atmosphere around the planet. The astral body vibrates with our moods. The mental body is our vibrations of thought patterns. And the causal body is connected to our karma and our purpose and destiny on the earth. We must take all this in consideration while working with our clients to help them journey into themselves and contact the core of their issues of relational disharmony, which causes them ill health. We need to treat the problem at its source and not provide a band-aid effect of treating the symptoms only. Brainwave patterns reflect various consciousness levels of awareness. Healing is no more than a change in consciousness, resulting from a change in the frequency of our brain, our brainwave patterns. This event of changing brainwave patterns produces a pathway into the superconscious state of mind, and a transformational experience often results, transcending our old way of thinking, behaving, and perceiving life. The use of strobic light through the eyes affecting the brain functioning centers affects the brain wave frequencies. So we learn more about that through one of the courses that is the foundational first month's course in color and light therapy. And then the One of the third levels is speaking directly to the nervous system through the cranial sacral areas that we spoke about in this passage as well on the heart of listening. I hope that this has been quite informative for you. It has a lot of information in it, and it is one of the major teachings throughout the 6-month program that we delve into on many levels through many different modalities and arenas of entering into this holistic approach. So, for more details on either just private sessions or for integrative medicine programs, log on to www.soullight.com. That's SOLLITE.com. Thank you for listening and reviewing today, for taking your time out to tune in and expand your awareness. I wish you always peace, blessings, health, happiness, and joy. Thank you very much. Have a great day.